Salve! Welcome to Easy Latin Part 8. Last time we had a look at second declension neuter nouns, a different type of noun, where the subject looks like this, bellum terribilis est, and the object looks like this, ad bellum eo. War is terrible, and I go to war. They're my two sentences. Now, this is called the second declension neuter. It's different from the second declension masculine. These types of nouns look the same in the nominative and the accusative. So you have to use sense to understand who is doing the action and which of them is receiving the action. In this video, we're going to look at something different. Puella in foro ambulat. The girl walks in the forum. Here's another sentence. Puellae in foro ambulant. The girls walk in the forum. In the first sentence, I had puella, the girl. In the second sentence, I have puellae, the girls. Let's look at another one. Puella feminam salutat. The girl greets the woman. Puellae feminas salutant. The girls greet the women. Puella, puellae, they are both nominative. Puella is singular. Puellae is plural. You can also see feminam, which is accusative singular, and feminas, which is accusative plural. These are first declension nouns. Let's look at second declension nouns. Servus amicum vidit. The slave sees the friend. Servi amicos vidunt. The slaves see the friends. In the second one, servi is plural, the slaves, they're the nominative, and amicos is plural, the friends, they're the accusative. These are second declension, masculine nouns. Deus verbum audit. The god hears the word. Templa dona habent. The temples hold the gifts. Templa and donna are both plural. Templa is nominative plural and donna is accusative plural. These are second declension neuter nouns. So let's have a look at those endings in a more clear way. We know that the nominative singular of the first declension is puella. The accusative singular is puellam. If I want to say the girls in the subject, I have to say puellae. If I want to say the girls in the accusative, I have to say puellas. This is the same for any first declension noun. So nauta would be the same. Femina would be the same. This is how the nouns change in these forms. The second declension masculine is a bit different. Servus is nominative singular. Servum is accusative singular. If I want to make them plural, servi, the slaves are nominative, but they are plural. It has an I at the end. If they're in the accusative, it's servos, which is an OS. That's the same for dominus, the master, argentarius, the banker. They're second declension masculine nouns, but we also have second declension neuter nouns. They have as the nominative and the accusative singular ending, and they have a as the plural nominative and the plural accusative ending. So there's a good saying here, which is remember, every day, neuter plurals end in a. Something to help you remember this as you go through. So if you want to say multiple wars, you use bella. Here are some examples. There's a vocab list in the green box at the side, and then there are my sentences. There are singulars and plurals, and they're nominative and accusative. So if you want to have a go on your own, you can pause the video here. Otherwise, I'm going to go through this now. So the first one, amici in horto sedent. Amici comes from amicus, which from my vocab list I know means friend. Amici is a nominative plural, so the friends, and they're in charge of my sentence. The friends, sedent, means sit. In horto, from my vocab list, I know means in the garden. The friends sit in the garden. Nautae argentarios salutant, number 2. Nautae, I can see from my vocab list, comes from nauta. Now, tie is the plural nominative form, so the sailors are in charge. Argentorios, I know, comes from banker, but it is not the nominative singular us ending. It is the accusative plural os ending, argentorios. Salutant means they greet, so the sailors greet the bankers. Number 3, servus puellas vocat. Now, servus is my nominative singular, so the slave. Puellas is an accusative plural, and it comes from puella, girl, so they're the object of my sentence. And vocat means calls. The slave calls the girls, plural. And the last one, templa video. Now, in this case, templa comes from templum, which tells me it's a second declension neuter noun. Templa could be nominative or accusative plural, so I'm going to have to see what makes most sense. My verb is video. Now, an O ending on a verb means I am doing it. So video means I see. I'm not a temple, so templa cannot be a plural subject. It means it must be an object, meaning I see the temples. How did you do? Did you find them okay? Let me know how it went in the comments. If you'd like to continue your Latin journey, go and download my free workshop to learn Latin in just 1 hour. There's a link in the description below. It's got everything you'll need for grammar and vocabulary to start off really strong with your Latin learning, and you'll also get all of my free guides included as well. So go and sign up at the link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been useful, and I'll see you next time on Bambasbat. Wale!